All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, GMS. Salutation to your Akim that's teaching truth in the four corners of the earth. All right, Shalom to your series, Akim Alquaf, that's enduring until the end of Esau rule. And most important, having faith in Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. My name is Maya Ka'al Nagab, and we're Chicago branch of GMS. All right, and so, Esau, man, he always portray himself throughout the, the media, as this good guy, but this man's a devil, man. All right, he commit crimes too. Okay, but he always portrayed the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as criminals throughout his movie, especially like during the I would say like during the 70s, the 80s. It kind of like not slowed down, but kind of like they still portraying Jake as criminal, but not like it was like in the 70s and the 80s and stuff. The 90s how can I put it? They start like bringing in more Jakes, so-called positives, but they still putting out that vibe that the so-called Negroes, Judah, all right, well, a bunch of criminals and stuff like that. Because I grew up during that era, and one of the things was that the so-called Negro young man, all right, the young Judean man wasn't shit. All right, that was that energy that was put out there by Esau, and and the so-called black woman. All right, the nigger woman had co-signed on it, man. That was basically like the so-called black woman. All right, she was started dealing with men other nations and stuff, man. Started marrying Esau and everything, man. Started marrying when I say Esau, I'm talking the so-called white man. Then they started, dealing with the heathens, so-called Cambodians and, Amen, so-called Japanese, Moab, Chinese, all right, Ishmael, Arabs, all right, Elam, East Indians, all right, because they want their babies to, one of the reasons they want their babies to, have dark skin. Another one, they ain't wanted nothing to do with the so-called Negro man, all right, the Judite man, all right, because Esau put that bad vibe out there throughout his media outlet, but he's a damn devil himself, all right, and he was further the affliction. You read Zechariah, in Zechariah chapter 1, he further affliction, man. He pour more food on the guy, so he won't support, putting drugs in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. Ex-CIA agent admitted that. All right. And art almost always imitate life. You look at that old school movie, Black. I think it's called Panther. Yeah, Panther, not Black Panther. Panther that came out in 1995. It show you how the CIA put drugs in the Israelite neighborhood, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American neighborhoods, man. All right, so this guy Esau, this guy's a damn devil, man. All right, he's the border of wickedness. All right. Let's go right here. Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the burden of the word Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said Yahweh, yet ye say, where hast thou love us? All right. Because you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, man, you always talking about why the Most High got us in the ghettos and stuff like that. But you're into the fact that it was your forefathers, was actually you, that put yourself in a situation by disobeying his laws, statutes, commandments. All right, that's why we on the bottom. But the good news is that the curses is slowly lifting off of us and going on to the heathens, man. Particularly, number one is Esau, the so-called white man. All right, and he's not white, he's red. All right, Ashawa, Esau, and that's Ashawa in English is Esau. All right. And Ashawat means Hebrew means wasted is he. All right, he has no skin pigmentation. That's why his skin is translucent. It shows red. Right. Give him the name Edom in Hebrew Adawan. There's nothing white about these people. They use the term white to mask they basically to mask themselves as righteous people. They not, because white is symbolic for righteousness and purity. All right. Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said Yahweh, yet I love Jacob, right? So the Most High only love you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, other Israelites, all right? Also, you confusion of faces, who forefathers, paternal bloodline go back to the Israelites, all right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right? It said, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains, all right? It's talking about his governments, all right, and his heritage waste for the dragons of wit, right? And that's what's gonna happen, man. America be destroyed, man. All right, it's going to turn to the big desert. All right, you read that in Isaiah chapter 13, Isaiah chapter 34. Waste for the dragon of the wilderness, right? Only the desert animals going to be living in America. America be destroyed, man. All right, the little lizards and stuff. All right. It says, whereas Edom said, all right, so-called white man, white people, we are impoverished, but we will return and build desolate places. Thus said Yahweh the host. It said they shall build, but I will throw down, right? Because that's what all they said. We out there, prophesizing and stuff and telling these devils. And the word devil means deceiver, man, because the so-called white man is deceiver, man. All right. Like I said earlier, man, he portrays himself in the media through his movies and the news outlet as a good guy. All right. But he's not, man. He's evil, pure evil, man. All right. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build desolate places. Thus said Yahweh the host.